This is Rotary Club on NTANDI Town Council. It's now placing papers on its office. This is the office of NTANDI Town Council People Power Offices. We are with the members of Rotary Club, are trying to see that at least they are trying to educate their fellow youths on what to do and where the country is taking them. Right now, we are having the chairman of the Rotary Club, by names called Masereka Gilibert, plus the speaker of the Rotary Club, by names called Masereka Bernard, plus the assistant of finance, by names called Wambale Ronald, plus the advisor by the names called Assessman. This is the office of NTANDI Town Council that is just preparing each and everything for the youth, to see that at least they can sustain the youth and they get courage in everything that they are doing. So, people outside, you must observe us and see what your children are doing right now. Telling people the reality of other stones. The second episode is about now talking about the cabinet that we are just planning that will be working for its people. These are the people. Now we are starting the journey from the offices. We are going to other places, placing also around the whole town and around the whole NTANDI Town Council.
These are some of the pictures that they are posting to show the community.
Now it's now okay. All the people of NTANDI Town Council are now starting the journey to go and share other pictures around the town NTANDI Town Council, and show the all evidence that at least they're the people who did the whole work around the town. Now they are going to share them around the town. They are heading up to the way that at least they can fulfill all their missions, to see that they put all the cabinet outside and they teach the fellow youth. They should understand the people whom they can attach to. They should understand the people whom they are coming upon, so that they should manage to know who is their leader nowadays of the youth. We are now reaching on Nyabugesera Road. We are posting on the side. We're having the signpost that we are going to post on other papers, so that people from Nyabugesera Road should understand from here that their cabinet is like that of the Rotary Club, which can manage to sustain them, at least to understand more with the Rotary Club. It's not a political issue, but just a normal issue for the public to understand the way how the young youth can survive, the way how the young youth can do the work by their own, and they shouldn't just be ignorant like how they are. They should manage how to sustain themselves. At least they should see the ways they can go back to schools and study some courses and the achievements that they can achieve. At least right now, since we wrote by the stones, many youths have started changing and understanding the meaning of what we are meaning, because they are seeing now the delegation is becoming the true story. All the problems that we are just uttering out, they're the problems that I have ever been seeing. So right now, we are here at Nyabugesera Ward trying to print out some pictures that indicates the leaders of Rotary Club. Yeah, that's the advisor. The one you are seeing with the post is the advisor plus the finance. They're the one now placing the papers on the notice board that was made by our councillor of People Power, Bwambale Julius, who did the post, who did the notice board that we are utilizing now. It has started working by today. That one is the advisor and the finance, who are now placing the papers on the notice board. I think these are the real pictures of the people who are doing the same work. It's not a different picture as how you're observing, plus their director in the middle, Honorable Masereka Gilibert, who is directing them via the project that they are doing. So everybody who is listening, we are still going together, attaching together till we complete each and everything. So now the youth are now start resting via their seat at Lions Club. At least all of you observing Lions Club, I think the town is now still colorating and written on some words which are very perfect, and everybody is observing them. so they are trying to rest on a bit because they are from doing some work, but they are still going ahead with papers, printing papers everywhere they reach. It will be very nice if you subscribe their video and you be with them in touch, and you bring your people to Rotary Club, your children to Rotary Club, and they get more education that at least can help them and sustain them here at NTANDI. Now we are here at Michael's place, and the one you're observing who is placing it up is the chairman of Rotary Club, NTANDI Town Council. I think as how you are seeing it and everything, it's live on TV without any problem. Introducing the Cabinet Ministry of NTANDI Town Council. Right now, you're observing Rotary Club, NTANDI Town Council. This is the Ministry of Rotary Club, NTANDI Town Council. And the one placing it on is the chairman of Rotary Club, NTANDI Town Council. Everybody who likes to understand the ones who are doing it and everything around the town, I think you're observing them. Plus the speaker of the Rotary Club, how they are too, shading the pictures together. I think everybody who is a follower should follow it correctly. I think as I'm ever telling you, everybody's observing the group, how it's doing the work, very nice. Everybody just sounding it with it, shooting up very nice and shooting up the video very clearly. Just observe and see, subscribe and take it everywhere you see. Just make it perfect so that everybody, what you are doing is real and the people doing it are the real people who have no problem with people doing everything peacefully. So I think here we have completed at Michael Chapatiman Win Masoli. This is where we are right now, and we have completed placing on some papers, and this is our town. This is NTANDI Town Council that you are observing, that you are inside right now, and my group is moving around it, doing its work as how it promised last time. And everybody who is just pushing around, you're just observing them alive. They are live on TV without any problem. We are just doing the work which is very unique according to what everything that we started with at first. We are still pushing on other streets right now. We are just around Tanzania Street, which we shaded last time, and we are with the Rotary Club right now. That group that you're observing in front of us is the Rotary Club moving to place other pictures and other snaps on Muinga Street, identifying the streets that we are just telling you all about, that will just give us a good occasion. So you who is just observing this TV live, just make it sure that you subscribe and you share to other friends so that they can observe what they call NTANDI Youth and Women Project and the work that it's doing with Rotary Club NTANDI. Here we are at Muinga Street. We are now at Muinga Street. We are at Muinga Street. That's where we are placing other pictures, and you're seeing how the old men are now choosed up with them. They are welcoming them highly, and they're very proud of them. The one you're seeing on top, the one placing them, is the speaker of the organization. Let me bring him nearby you. He is the speaker of the organization, according to the way you're observing right now. So the people you are seeing around here, these are the neighbors of the place, and I think they're congratulating what you are doing, and they're observing everything you are doing in the public eye. It's not just a miserable story that we are doing it astray of the area. Everybody, I think, who is alive on it, you'll be able to observe where NTANDI is reaching right now. NTANDI is pushing ahead and to not stay astray. Here we are at Pendo Stationery. We are at Pendo Stationery. This is where we are placing now the papers outside. The people you are observing right now, it's the whole cabinet, but the one touching on the papers is the vice chairman of the Rotary Club. They are together with the chairman of Rotary Club. They are now placing the papers on site, and I think everybody have to understand the cabinet ministry of the papers, the cabinet ministry of Rotary Club, and the work that they do. They are doing a lot of work in the town, trying to educate a lot of the youth on how to sustain their lives, to stop alcoholism, prostitution, abortions in town, dirtiness around the town, and many other things and evil-ish names that are even in the town. I think they're trying to erase it and everything to see that at least they can generate in some good culture and generate in some people who at least can become good people in future and true men who can do the work of the Lord in future. Yeah. Those two people whom you're observing is the chairman and his vice. They are the one who are demonstrating right now, putting all the cabinet around that you're observing. I think they're trying to educate the fellow youths on what they should do. If they want to join the club, they should approach these people so that they can help them, so that they can also sustain their lives to become good people, and they manage to maintain their education levels and status, and manage to sustain everything that they are doing to process that their lives can also become secured in future. As we are shooting off our video, we are still continuing placing each and everything around the town. I think we are placing the papers around the whole town up to NTANDI town and Kapaunda. I think everybody who's observing our video, we are requesting you to subscribe and you manage how to serve it very well so that other people can be educated on that issue. If you are there, bring your children, bring your sisters, young daughters to come and get educated at Banma Road Vocational Institute. It's the only institute that can be a leading institution in quality vocation, scientific knowledge, research, science and technology in Bundi Bujo. All of you are welcomed. You who will watch this YouTube, get pleased. Thank you.